Hi, Amy Summers here with Gellin Realty. I'm here at Auburn Naturopathic Medicine, and I'm going to be interviewing Dr. Heidi, and she's going to tell us what naturopathic medicine is and maybe how it can benefit you. So come on in and let's meet Dr. Heidi. So I'm here with Heidi Hook, Dr. Heidi Hook of Auburn Naturopathic Medicine. Heidi, tell us a little bit about your business.
So we are naturopathic doctors, and a naturopathic doctor means we had a 4-year post-grad medical training, but as a naturopathic doctor. So we stand back and look at somebody from a medical point of view, but also a holistic point of view. So our belief is that the body wants to heal. So it has signs and symptoms, and those are your body's way of saying, hey, I'm not happy. There's an imbalance here. So as a naturopathic doctor, we look at all those signs and symptoms, and we want to follow it in to find the underlying cause. And so when we remove the obstacles to cure and give your body what it needs so your body can heal, then people heal. And when we look at the underlying causes, we're looking at nutritional deficiencies, we're looking at genetic variations, we're looking at hormones, and so we put all that together, and we can actually test all those things to give the body what it needs so the body can heal itself.
Nice. So what would you say that your customers love most about you?
I think that what they love most about this office is that my staff are all very friendly. We take the time with people, so I think people feel really welcomed. They and I think we also, as a doctor, we have a few doctors here, and we see people. It's usually a 90-minute visit to begin with, and then we follow up with a 60-minute, and so we really take the time to listen. And I think the things that we offer our patients is because, you know, one of the reasons I'm a naturopath is because when I was 25, I got sick, and I saw lots of different doctors, and nobody could really help me. And it wasn't until I saw a naturopath that she said, hey, there's everything you can do to fix yourself, and this is what you want to do. And so I started getting better, and that's when I decided, you know, I want to be a naturopathic doctor. And in that, I felt validated when I saw my doctor, and I think that's the thing, is people, they know that there's something wrong, and we have the tests to be able to show, yeah, you have some imbalances. And so people feel really validated about how they feel about their body, and they feel listened to. And then I think we also give them hope, because we can look at those underlying causes, and whether it's coming from nutritional deficiencies or genetic variations or imbalances other areas, we can say, yeah, this is what's going on. Yes, I totally understand why you're feeling the way you feel, and there's all these things we can do to get you better. And so I think it's being listened to, feeling validated, and really having hope that there's something they can do to feel better.
It's probably like a breath of fresh air for them compared to the medical industry that they're used to.
Right.
Is there anything particular that you like about being an entrepreneur and having your own business?
You know, yes. Because some of my role models for being in business are, I mean, there's many, but some of the top ones are the Ropers here in Auburn, the local. I mean, Ralph, Harvey, Brenda. They, you know, it's not about money and making money. I mean, yes, they're making money, but I've always felt that it was about me. It was about community. It was about being kind and doing the right thing and being generous and helping each other out. And so they are, I think, a shining light in Auburn about building community and making this world a better place. And so being an entrepreneur, I get to choose what I want the energy of my office to be, what are my guiding principles. And so, you know, for me, it's love, it's trust, it's integrity, it's hope, it's truth, it's, you know, and so when I make choices and I have it around those, then I know that I'm going in the right direction. And so that's what I like about being an entrepreneur, because I get to set the rules.
I'm with you on that one. So we're talking about Auburn. So what is it you like most about living in Auburn, being part of Auburn?
Being part of Auburn, you know, I was born here. My family still lives here, and so I love being in Auburn because of that, family first, but also that community feel. I mean, it still is a small town, and so walking down the street, people know me, I know them. I walk in, hey Heidi, how are you doing? I love that small town feel. I love downtown Lincoln Way or uptown Lincoln Way, Old Town, you know, and then I also love that it's so close to the mountains. It's so close to the city and the beach. So it's so central to so many things, to being active, and I think that the community is also amazing. There's just some really amazing, nice, gentle people here that, I mean, I love my patients. I love my patients, I love my staff, and we have just bought a building, and it's amazing, so many people to move my practice to. So many people are like, oh yeah, I heard you bought that building, it's so great. And so it's just such a supportive community.
Do you have any favorite places in Auburn that you?
Of course. I mean, there's always, you know, like No Hands Bridge. I love the trails. I love, but the beautiful thing about downtown Auburn, I mean, I love the healthy restaurants that I can go to. I mean, the Healthy Habit, Nectar. I love that we're getting some more like Indian food now. I mean, but then there's also Club Car and Monkey Cat and, you know, all of the good restaurants that we have. And so I think it's just such a nice little small town to be in and raise my kids.
Great. And so if somebody wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
So our phone number is 530-885-5908, and then our website at Auburn Naturopathic Medicine.
Great. And what's the address here?
Well, our new address, in 2 weeks we're moving, so our new address will be 185 Cherry Avenue.
Oh, the little house.
The little yellow house, yes.
Great.
And I'm planning to have an herb garden in the front and an herb garden in the back.
Oh,
so
wonderful.
Very excited about that. Yeah.
Any specials or anything that you'd like to mention?
The specials, we have every Monday, we have a B12 shot that's $10. B12 is a really important nutrient that when it's low, people can feel tired, and most people feel tired. The other thing is, with this move, we're also have redone our website, because there are some amazing labs that I think everyone should have access to. One of my most favorite labs, I think it's a foundation of my practice, it's called the Micronutrient Panel. And it looks at 35 different nutrients at a cellular level. So it tells me the last 4 to 6 months of your nutritional status, not just one point in time. And so if we know what nutrients are low, then we can address that specifically. So many people come in with all their supplements and say, what should I take? And I'm like, I don't know, let's test. And then they can really, because nobody likes to take a supplement. And if we can really streamline it down to what exactly it is they need, it makes everything a lot easier. And it's a lot easier to take a supplement when you know you're deficient in it, not just because you're supposed to take it because it's good for you. So testing that is now going to be available on our website. So anybody can test that. So can order that lab and have that tested. And then also, one of the things I think people don't know about our office is that we are really looking at your genetics. You know, you're half your mom and you're half your dad, and that we can't change, right? That's kind of a done deal. But your genetics impact your enzymes, and your enzymes regulate your biochemistry. So if I know how your genetics are affecting those enzymes, I can change up to 70% of how it manifests by either giving you the enzyme or giving you the byproduct or supporting the pathway. And so I've been doing this for the last 6 to 7 years, and it has absolutely changed my practice and kind of blown my mind, because I'm really now working with an individual, like we call it your personalized roadmap to optimal health, because I'm treating you specifically, not your symptoms. And in general, you know, I'm really treating your biochemistry. And it's amazing. I can have 2 people come in with the same symptoms and their causes are different. And I'm always so surprised when I look at their labs and I look at their genetics and I'm like, oh, well, that's why this is happening for you. And over here, it's like, oh, I wouldn't have guessed it. That's why it's happening. And so we can really dial it in and treat you specifically.
That is just fascinating.
Yeah, it's really fun. I get all excited when I get with patients because it's really, really fun.
You're getting me excited too. Dr. Heidi, thank you so much for taking the time.
You're welcome.
To teach us more about naturopathic medicine.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.